Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with one last run. Pittsburgh Penguins 2025-2026 season continued. Living on a Prayer Part 12. Jeff, our remade Canucks wow, that's just not even close to being right. Our remade Pittsburgh Penguins are off to an okay start. An okay start. We have even more young blood in our lineup. And
considering the number of young guys you put in there, it's amazing you've done this well the last couple of years. The last playoffs, notwithstanding.
Yeah, we have a number of guys who are in our minors and trying to rebuild themselves.
And look on the left wing chart. What's gone wrong with Jelsma there?
Well, I don't know that he just hasn't. He's only got 1 point in the -8.
But he's dropped down to 1.5 stars. Yeah. I think he was at 2 stars last year. Something is going seriously wrong there.
Well, we could send him.
And Jaden Groove isn't
fallen too.
Not much better. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could look at about picking. Okay, just taking a look here. Contracts. Okay, we got lots of room for contracts. We could bring up Gendron, who's up to 2.5 stars.
Yeah, Gendron or well, we can't bring him up, but have a look at what Tyler Hopkins is doing in the OHL so far.
22 points in 9 games, yeah. Liking that.
19 assists.
I guess the other thing we can do here quickly is let's take a look at free. That's not what I want to do. Click the wrong button. Contracted but signable guys. Let's look at guys under 24.
Elderly Marcus Johansson. TJ Oshie's still around 38. Everybody's 35 years and older. There's Brendan Gauntz.
Okay, well, we have Jordan Gustafson, who's playing in the ECHL right now, had a decent WHL career. Started hot in the ECHL. Maybe bring him in as some depth.
How many contract spots we got?
7 right now.
Oh, yeah, so you got lots of room to, I guess.
Just look at current ability. Okay, well, 21-year-old Bryce Cook had 66 points in 68 games, currently in the SPHL. He's got a 6'3", 207 left wing. Currently playing with Birmingham. What's his scouting report say? He isn't dumb, but a little bit slow to catch on at times. But he can score. I think maybe we give Bryce Cook a contract. See where he's at.
Okay.
Well, it's just a low one anyways. That's fine.
Oh, and Murashov, the Russian goalie that we signed last year after he had the great rookie year in the KHL, is pretty much started the same way in the ECHL.
That's good.
1.33 goals against average in his first 3 games, and he had a shutout.
Nice. We might have to move Bjarnson down to the ECHL.
Yeah, well, we can do it at mid-year.
Well, he's down to
give Murashov a bunch of starts.
Yeah. All right, so bringing in that guy has actually put him number 5 on the depth chart. Let's send him down. And we will call up Gendron. Although maybe I should have called Yanni Neiman. Gabriel Sturzik. Sturzik's got 8 points.
Stutz.
What? Stutz?
Stutz, yeah.
That's interesting. All right. All right, let's... he's got 8 points. Gendron's got 6. All right, let's send Gendron back down, actually. And let's call it the young guy. Okay, Cates is also hurt right now, which is messing with our lineup. Groob just, taking a drop there. Gelsma is going to come out, and we're going to have Sturzik come in. Yeah, I'm not sure. He had 24 points last year. He's down to 1.5 stars. Let's send him down to the EC or the AHL, see if we can get some mojo going.
Yep.
And we'll jump right into this. All right, and playing versus Ottawa, 3-0 victory. All right, that works. Game-winning goal is our rookie on the power play. Emil Gut continues to score.
And Struppel's really come along this year. Another point, he looked like he was on the way out.
Sometimes
towards the end of last season, but I think he's actually passed Miller on the depth chart.
He has, yes.
Miller and Graves.
Graves isn't surprised. Graves is 30 now. The good news is we have some younger guys coming.
The bad news is we've got 3 more years of Graves at $4.5 million a year.
Well, let's start by placing him on the trade block. See if we get anything interesting. Corson Kuhlmans, who we got in a trade, might be ready to come up if we need to.
Yeah, he's a 2 stars.
All right. And I'm just going to kind of continue simming this out. We're not in a big hurry here. 5-3 victory over Columbus. Okay, honestly, one of the biggest guys for us here, this Luca Cagnani, has been just a revelation for us.
Yep, Sharks pick. They traded him to Nashville. Couldn't make Nashville out of camp. They didn't offer him a contract.
Yeah, and we got him free agency, and he's been just, fantastic for us. "20-year-old making our team." But it also tells how bad our depth is, I guess, right now. So, Jeff, in the meantime, how are you feeling about the real-life playoffs? It is currently, let me say this, April 24th, 2024. So we're talking about the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs, in case somebody's watching this in the future. And Jeff's Vancouver Canucks just lost their starting goalie.
Yep, as always seems to happen to us in the playoffs, at least for the last decade or so. And I mean, it wouldn't have made any difference last night. 1 goal on 18 shots on goal, and Nashville blocked 30 shots.
Ooh.
So you kind of have to hit the net. What?
6-3 loss.
What was the ooh for?
A loss.
Ah.
Malkin had a bad offensive game. 36 defensive game from Brian Rust. 36 defensive game from Jaden Struble. Oof. That's not good. All right. And Ty Smith just got hurt. All right. Hunt comes in.
Liking what I've seen out of New York so far.
Rangers. Yeah, they're looking...
Yeah, the Rangers, not the Islanders.
Hey, P-Wog. D. Graybill says, "I want to believe it's Carolina's year, but that remains to be seen." Carolina always sets you up for disappointment.
I think they've got the depth this year, but I know it's going to be tough coming out of that division.
All right, Noah Cates is getting close to ready to go, so that's good. You have Daikau this first game of the back-to-back. 6-1 win over Anaheim. Damon Hunt in the game gets the first goal. Stepping immediately in. All right. Yeah, I just Winnipeg. I was feeling good after game 1. Game 2, I just still silly, stupid turnovers costing them. Don't know it's going to get any better. Going to Colorado. They got to win one.
You'd think Hellebuck would be able to pull out a couple of games for them, even if they are turning it over like they have been.
I hope so.
Vegas is offering us something.
Yeah, Lucas Cormier, who's got massive eye trauma. 2-star talent, 2.5-star potential defenseman.
Don't really need another defense. He's played pretty well in the NHL,
though. 29 points.
He came up last year and messed up his eye. Oh, he's only day-to-day. Yeah. When did he get massive eye trauma that he's already back day-to-day on? That's last
April
season.
25th.
Oh, the end of last year?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, well, he did that the right, well, no right time to do it, but take a chance that he's okay, or?
Well, let's see. He is mostly a rushing defenseman. I don't know that we need a rushing defenseman.
Particularly if you wind up trading Graves, yeah.
Yeah. I think we can have enough of those right now. I'm gonna say no on that. I think if he was a little more at home, not necessarily at home, but you know what I mean. Defensive responsibility. Defensively responsible. Yeah, there we go. Words I can't say. My brain is broke this week. 6-3 loss to Edmonton. Again. Goot picks up his 6th goal of the year. So what does Goot have now? 10 points in 16 games as an 18-year-old. I'd say that's just fine.
Playing 3 stars already?
Playing just over 14 minutes a night. Nothing wrong with that. P-Wog says, you two ultimate hockey fans, but will you watch the NFL draft tomorrow?
Probably not.
P-Wog, yes. As much as I am a hockey fan, it should be well known that I am also a football fan. And in fact, more importantly, I am a Green Bay Packer fan. So I will be tuning into the NFL draft for round 1, round 2, and round 3.
What are the Packers picking?
They picked 25th in the first round. Kate still isn't back yet. Okay. Kari's out. Unless, I guess I could put Kate's back in, which means Erzik hasn't scored yet, which isn't great, but he's coming in for Kate's. Akari will come out and get replaced with... I'm still going to say his name wrong every single time. Stutz. Go Lions. I knew you'd say that, P-Wog. I'm sorry. I don't mind. Of all the teams in the NFC North, the Lions are the ones that I hate the least. Besides the Packers. I mean, I obviously like the Packers, but they're the least annoying.
Wow, look at the Buffalo start there. I think you may have screwed up by trading them Carlson.
16-1. Oh, no. Wow.
As soon as I said it, they finally lost a game. 16-0 to start the season.
Well, good. We'll take a little look, see how they're doing that. Miss Northern Sky says, where is the Jets defense and goaltending that was so shut down all year long? their goaltending's been the Jets' goaltending has been fine. They've just had just some bad cough ups, and again, like last night, the Jets playing, they didn't capitalize. They were up 2-1, sure, and they killed off a 4-minute power play, yes, but they had before in the first period and up until it was 2-1. They had at least 3 2-on-1s or 3-on-1s they didn't score, and they had 2 power plays they didn't score. Like, you gotta take advantage of those. They didn't, and Colorado did. All right. Jaco's having a good year. 17 points, 16 games. Okay, how's Caravaggio doing? 11 points in 15 games. Well, he's already played more than last year, so that's good.
Yep, got hurt at the start of last year, wound up missing most of the year after we sent him to the OHL, and I know it's kind of disappointing so far this year.
Zach Wilson, the guy we drafted because he plays center, left wing, and lefty. 11 points, all right. Cagnoni, 12 points, 16 games, yeah. Dude is going to look like an all-star for us. Coots. Okay, Coots is up to 2.5 stars now. All right, 16 points. Matteo Fabrizi. I love that name. Overager has 5 points in 16 games. He's going to need some time, but I still believe he might turn out.
Half star, 2.5 star potential.
Again,
he's going to have a lot of guys in line in front of him.
Yeah, well, we're not going to rush him. He's playing his overage year for that reason. Oh, there we go. Carson Bjornsson is up to 1.5 stars now, so that's good. All right. Mazden Leslie. Okay, there we go. Pushing up. Only 2 assists, 13 games. Owen Pickering. A little bit disappointing. Do we have too many defensemen in Wilkes-Barre? I feel like we might.
3, 4, 5, 6. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got 8. You could probably send one of them to...
Oh, Damon Hunt regressed to a 1 star right now. Ooh.
Could maybe send Pickering down to the ECHL. He looks like the best candidate.
Well, I think we could send down, what's his name? Ferentz.
Look at his point total.
I know, but we don't really need him. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
And he's actually the next guy on your depth chart beyond the guys that are in the lineup right now, or on the main roster right now.
Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Pickering, we'll send him down to the ECHL. Get more playing time. I sent Nolan Allen down too. He's only gotten 5 games. I think I probably should.
No, maybe leave it. The other. Otherwise, they're just going to play one of the guys they've got signed, and doesn't really help us.
Man, yeah, Damon Hunt just suddenly dropped like a... I guess we're going to call up Corson Kuhlmans. Give him a little look right now. Not sure why Hunt regressed to a 1 star.
No, he had that great start right after we traded for him a couple of years ago, and then has slowly been tailing off since then. Didn't have a fantastic year last year, and has done nothing at all this year.
I have to put him on waivers to set him down.
How long is Smith out? You injury list him?
I know. I'm just wondering if I should just try and get him some confidence back, though. Hunt's not playing right now, anyways, and he's fallen down the depth chart. Yeah, I'm gonna send Hunt. Gonna try and send Hunt down because it's not working right now for him. So we might as well give him a shot to bring himself back up. All right. Hellenis is at 68. Gonna just flip him down and give Stutz a look on the first line for laughs. And game versus Vegas, and it's a 6-3 win. Goot again, goal and assist. All right. Keandre Miller's first star. Don't hate it, don't mind it. Now, just before we start
scoring goals this year.
Well, that's what we needed.
Just before we start, what?
I said, I don't even know. I lost my train of thought. Oh, well, you saw the Leafs loss just before we started streaming?
Yeah, the Bruins. What a shame.
Now, I mean, Jeff, let's talk about it. Are you cheering for the Bruins?
Less for the Bruins than against the Leafs. You see those? Have you seen those Boston Pizza ads on TV telling Canadian fans they should be cheering for the other Canadian teams too?
Yeah. Actually,
yeah, good luck on that.
You know what the funniest part of it is that they have Dark Guy in one of the ads, and I don't know if that's actually him or not, but that's who he's clearly trying to be. And every time I see it, I wonder how many people actually remember Dark Guy. But yeah, no, it's I said I'll cheer for Vancouver, even though I don't really like Vancouver.
Yeah, man.
I'll cheer for. To me, I said the only two teams that people can actually cheer for in Canada, like if they're fans of other team, are probably Winnipeg and Ottawa.
Yeah.
Because everyone can kind of get behind Winnipeg, and nobody really hates Ottawa other than maybe Toronto.
Yeah, it's more of a pity thing most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, good. A new clique forms. Just what we needed.
Oh, yeah, we haven't even looked at how, what's the army thing looking like?
Malkin, Crosby, Rust, and Stamkos. So our entire leadership group is like, yeah, all right, let's go. All these guys. Fantastic. We don't like all these young guys. You're turning the team over too much. Oh, man. Well, the good news is we killed the other clique.
Oh, yeah, two guys that weren't on our roster, and Goyette, the fourth liner.
Hey, Goyette's got 8 points. Don't hate on Goyette.
No, he's doing okay.
Yeah. Don't hit on the guy who's actually getting us points. And not a lot of playing time, I think. Yeah, just under 10 minutes of playing time. So yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. Well, we can't even touch that other clique anyways now because it's our entire.
All right, yeah,
it's our captain and assistant captains. We literally can't do a thing. So it's that, or the Bo Jelsma hatred from Malkin. Which, speaking of, we sent him down anyways. Shane Pinto still suspended in this game? Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember how I set that up.
So 36 more games remaining. Huh? All right. Just looking here because I want to check my depth chart. And, okay, Damon Hunt is still on the bottom there. Whew. has not got into an AHL game yet. Jelsma gone to 2 AHL games. He's not mad about being in the AHL, at least. Neither is Hunt. Okay, taking a quick look at Shane Pinto. Okay, well, it says he was suspended 41 games July 1st, so that's right. But then why is he
Yeah, it looks, he was playing in the KHL for 2 years, so he wasn't under NHL contract. And I don't think the way suspensions work in the game, they don't start counting until you're actually under contract to a team in the league.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Well, unfortunately, yeah, that's causing him to go up and down. Promoted down, promoted down.
Yeah, he's just on the bubble for Ottawa.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Was there something else you're gonna check? All right. 917. Blomqvist has a 902. All right. Well, they're splitting time pretty evenly.
How's Marashov doing?
Still good. Still good numbers.
Yeah, a little higher, but still nothing to complain about.
No. All right. P-Wog, if you're still here, who are you hoping the Lions take in the NFL draft? All right. Is there another game tonight? Oh, wait. Is Vegas played tonight? Who's the
yeah, game Vegas, Dallas, and Kings Oilers.
Right. The schedule is so bad. I don't understand why some of the stuff happens.
Yeah, then you just have tomorrow off too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although that's worked out okay for us because it kept the Wednesday nights clear, so we can do this without having to rearrange the schedule.
That's true. They must have done it just for us.
Sure. You guys got a later start last night too, eh?
Yeah, it's at home, which makes no sense. Had the lead, gave it up in the second, never got it back. Disappointing. Yeah, and then we get late start Friday, and then it's an afternoon game Sunday. For the Jets, which is just weird. Did you see, Jeff, as well, that David Quinn got fired today?
Yeah, no replacement named yet.
No, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, what was he supposed to do with that?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Are they mad that they won too many games? But,
we still got the best shot at Celebrini, so.
Yeah, yeah.
And I really don't want to see Celebrini wind up in Chicago with Bedard.
No, that would be not good.
Yeah, it'd be even worse for you guys.
Yes.
Speaking of which, in this game, Hawks are starting to do pretty well.
Unsurprisingly.
They still don't have much of a lineup around Bedard. Looks like he's playing with Daniel Sprong and Victor Arvidsson.
And we're on a bit of a losing streak here now. We just can't quite seem to pull something out here. So what's going on? Good has a 5-game goal streak. All right, Ty Smith is ready to come. Forearm stiffness for Goot. No. Nola Kari can maybe sneak back in here. Oops. Sturzik just hasn't scored either. He's got 1 assist in 8 games played. We're going to send him back down. Still have Groob. Smith can come back in for... How's Kuhlman's doing? 3 games, 4 points. Not bad. And actually, speaking of which, we should check to see how that guy we signed is doing. Bryce Cook has 5 points in 6 games.
Good start.
And 18 penalty minutes.
Better.
Yeah. That's nothing wrong with that. Good night, P-Wog said. So I guess he must have missed what I asked him. All right. No worries, P-Wog. Thanks for
Sabres lost another one.
Oh right. I forgot to look at the Sabres. I wanted to see how.
Yeah. Oh, they lost another one. 3 now.
Did we trade him for a first-round pick?
No, you got I think a third.
I honestly can't remember. That's why I'm asking.
You're just trying to dump the salary?
It was, but it was better than what we thought we were going to get.
Oh, no, it was a second rounder, and you used that on Brady Peddle, who... Oh, no, wait.
All right.
You traded that to Carolina, who used it on Brady Peddle.
We traded the second rounder to Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carlson's got 21 points in 20 games. Well, that's more points than he had with... He's on a much better streak than he was with us.
That's interesting. They're looking to move Owen Power. Can we afford that? It's a big contract, but...
Our defense isn't really hurting us right now. I mean, we probably
True.
could.
Yeah, we had Thompson overrated at the start of this, right around release, which is when we were using when we started this game.
So we traded him for a second round. What did we trade to Carolina? Transaction log. Oh yeah, we got a first round. We gave up that second rounder though. So we got Carolina's first round pick.
10 deck we weren't going to use, and a couple of picks.
So who did we take with Carolina's pick then? That's... We took...
I think that was Coots. Smith was our pick, wasn't
he? Yeah, because it would have been later. So yeah, we took Coots.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so that one in the long run will still probably pay off for us. Our goalies are cold, which is probably not helping us at all either for getting into any sort of rhythm. 3-2 victory over New Jersey. All right. I like it. All right, I had just moved my mic a little bit because it was blocking my screen, so if I'm sounding different, that's why. Hopefully it hasn't taken
notice here. Something going wrong with Winnipeg this year. 7-9-3.
You want to go look at what they're doing wrong? I'm sure probably lots.
See, Hellebuyck's still there. Scheifele's still there. Haler's still there.
I mean, we're still 4 games over 500, but it's just like, come on, guys. We need to pick it up. And, I said Tage Thompson overrated. Tage Thompson had a bit of an off year, but he was playing hurt this year, too. And something else. Was it his line mates were changing all the time?
Yeah. 56 points he had, so it wasn't a bad year, just not what you would have expected given the 94 points the year before.
Yeah. Speaking of which, actually, Jeff, I don't know if you saw this. We were talking about David Quinn getting fired. With David Quinn firing, that means in the last calendar year, 50% of the coaches in the NHL have changed.
Not that surprising. It's a little high, but...
Well, that's a lot in 1 year's time.
Oh, geez. Look at the save percentage leaders. Luukkonen, who I think, gave away as a throw-in to Montreal. Is he their starting goalie now?
I think so. It wasn't so much a throwaway. It was we needed to redo.
A second and a fourth. We got a second and a fourth, and we traded him a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth. So mainly that second-round pick.
No, it was a high second-rounder.
Yeah.
Because Montreal was terrible.
But yeah, it looks like he's got a new contract out of Montreal, and he's playing pretty well there.
I guess for this matter, too, as we're looking at Arizona being at the top, Jeff, any thoughts on what you think Utah's name's going to be? There's been some more trademarks.
I think they're going to go with Yetis. Apparently, during the introduction they had for the team today, that's what everybody seemed to be assuming would be it.
Well, there's a bunch of kids chanting.
Utah Yetis. That works. Everything else is a little more awkward.
I didn't mind the Utah Fury. I don't think that's a bad name. It's taking its sweet time right now. November 10th. What will be causing November 10th?
So yeah, we'll have to see what happens there and then rename them in this game at the start of next season.
I'm going to be really disappointed if they call themselves the Utah HC for a year.
No, they wouldn't do that.
They've talked about it. They have it as one of their things is not having branding for the first year.
That's crazy.
I actually saw the idea, or somebody was tossing out, like they could actually take the former Winnipeg/Kootenay ice and use that kind of logo as their basis.
Oh, for the Yeti thing, yeah, because they had the abominable snowman on the Kootenay ice. They kept using that in Winnipeg?
Yeah. I think all things considered. Oh, we lose to our rivals 4-2, which reminds me, we still have Carter Hart in this game. Overkill of ASE says in the chat, they should call themselves the Nordiques just to upset everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like you can hurt the Quebec fans anymore and stick the knife all the way in.
Well, they could use the wolf logo.
Oh, yeah, that one the Nordiques were looking at using the last season before they moved. It was actually a decent jersey.
It's not, well, it's a very 90s jersey, but. Again, I don't know. I think I've talked about The Athletic before. I don't think you have. If you don't have the description or don't have a subscription, Katie Strang wrote a piece on there today that just absolutely torches Murillo in that about him in Arizona. It's pretty funny. And 6-3 loss. Ooh, we are going on a bit of a losing streak here. Oh, our goal scoring has dried up suddenly. Our defense is not playing very well. Graves with a 40 defensive game rating. Luca Cagnoni with a 46 defensive game rating. Morgan Barron with a 39 defensive game rating. Helenas, 43 defensive. Rust, 44 defensive. That's not good.
Yeah, the lower lines got lit up pretty bad there. And, Pacific, Calgary, Vancouver, Edmonton, 1, 2, 3.
And we have fallen hard. 24 points. Oh, yeah, I forgot to look at Winnipeg.
I looked, it didn't seem to be anything particularly wrong with them, just Shifley had been hurt, and a strong start generally, and Hellebuck had numbers that weren't great.
Jim Slater looks to save his job. Oh, 4-17 and 4 Washington Capitals. Oof. All right, let's look at some teams here. Winnipeg.
Still there.
Ooh. Winnipeg's backup goalie is Michael Hauser. Ooh. That is not pretty.
He actually played about half the year for Washington last year, so. But his star rating is way down.
Nazem Kadri is in Winnipeg. Okay. Rutger McGroarty has not made the team. That's interesting. Parker Ford is up. Andreas Athanasiou. Okay. Came to Winnipeg. Lots of draft picks, just some odd guys showing up otherwise. How did Nazem Kadri end up in Winnipeg?
Trade from Calgary for Fabian Wagner.
Okay. The defense, though, is... Ooh. Okay, Lyle Samuelson has not progressed at all because, wow, he's looking way better than that in real life. Okay, what? Thomas Lavallee is 19 years... He's a right-handed defenseman and a center. And he is perfect at both. Excuse me? I need to know immediately more about this guy in real life. Dylan DeMello's hanging out still. Michael Anderson. Artemi Naitsev, who's gone back to the Russia. Okay. Oh, Neil Pionk is done for his career, probably.
Fractured skull? Yeah, no. Indefinitely, he's only 30. He'll be back.
299 days. Yeah, so that probably explains part of the reason. That and their goaltending is not great, but okay. Let's take a look, though, at Washington, who's only got 4 wins on the year, to make ourselves feel better.
It's just, they're pretty much the same position we are, trying to replace the
old man.
They're just not
Ovechkin is there still.
Yeah, who actually passed Gretzky on the goal leaders last year.
Celebrini is there with Kuznetsov still there.
And Backstrom's still hanging on, 37.
Chet Woo's on that team, huh? Oh, Jonas Woo. Jonas Woo, my bad.
Yeah, it's brother. And they've got, 2 or 3 defensemen that kind of tails off, and the goaltending is not great. Darcy Kemper's still hanging around.
All right, game versus Buffalo for us. We need Jari to get hot. All right, there's a win. Cates gets a goal. Cates got a couple goals. All right, okay, there we go. Maybe we can start turning something around here now. 13th win on the year.
Yeah, Philadelphia and the Islanders are kind of being a little far ahead of you there. And Buffalo, the first team, 20 wins.
I mean, they're only 3 wins ahead of us. It's not.
It's time to catch up.
Drastic.
Still,
yeah.
You were pretty close with them fairly recently.
Yeah. We just need to turn that corner. And hopefully get there sooner rather than later. Do-do. All right.
And you're down to 4th place.
Oh, that's okay. We will rise. Well, there's John Klingberg if we really want a defenseman to come in. All right. And we see some contracts have been terminated. Another coach under fire. And we're just out here doing things. All right. Both of our goalies have a little bit of heat. Maybe this will help us start turning things around. 4-3 loss. Maybe not. We keep losing in like regulation too. Emil Gut got 10 goals on the year already, though, so that's good. Okay, look at these stats and tell me who do you think loses this game? There's LA. Here's us. That's disappointing. All right. Craig Berube out soon. A little late to that. Survived a lot longer now than in real life. All right. Game versus Washington, who's been terrible all year long. They've only got 6 wins. But they beat us last time, and they beat us again. Are you serious? How do we lose to Washington? They get 17 shots on us, and they score 4 goals? We sucked at face-offs, but wow, like, come on, guys. That is brutal. They are the worst team. Literally the worst team in the league, and we've lost 2 games to them. And now we're going to be at 500. Did you get so angry you had to leave, and now you come back and you're all composed?
Internet died completely for a second there. I didn't know what that was. Anything interesting happened?
Yes, we continue to lose to Washington.
That's not good.
We can't beat Washington, the worst team in the league. All right. Daikau, get in there for a game. Dispel us. Let's see if we can turn something around. We're going to have to shake
up
the
upside, if you keep losing to Washington, they won't be the worst team in the league anymore.
All right, 4-0 victory. Daikau with a shutout. Maybe that's it. Maybe we're going to have to switch goalies.
Might be a little early for that.
Imagine being stoned by Darcy Kemper. Overkill of ASC.
Particularly, he's 36-year-old Darcy Kemper now?
There's worse guys to be stoned by.
Oh, this is an Olympic year, too.
Like a Zamboni driver. Or a tax accountant.
And Crosby still makes Canadian team?
He should. Well, he's not. Well, maybe not with the way how he's been playing on our team. In real life, yes. Okay, I'm going to throw Daikau in for a second game. Oh, somebody's at 60%. Missed that. 4-3 victory again. Overtime win.
Graves with a couple of points in the first star.
Ooh, Ty Smith. Okay, Ty Smith better come out of the lineup right now.
Yeah, get Kuhlman's in.
He's at 29%. For a minor facial cut.
Not going to go for Logan?
I thought about it, but no. Do we really want a Toronto cast-off? Do we really want to help them get out of cap situations? Ty Smith says he's ready. Well, he was down to 29%. Well, he's up to 85 now, but I think... Do I give him the game off or do I put him in?
Yeah, give him one more game.
All right. I throw Daikau back in there. And 3-1 loss to Vancouver. Yeah. Still giving up a lot of shots. 33. Oh, no, wait, never mind. 26. We outshot them.
We outshot them, yeah.
No, I read that wrong. All right, let's get... Put Smith back in now. All right. And we continue. All right. Let's see. Let's give Daikau this first game again. And it's a 6-5 win. In regulation, okay. 2-2 after 1.
Oh, Malkin finally did something.
Oh. And we go up by 2. They tie it up. They take the lead. We tie it up. Again, Goot's getting in on everything there, so Goot has helped out that line a lot. Struble scores in the third. So Goot is up to 21 points in 29 games. Playing on a line with Malkin and Rust. Rust has been a huge disappointment. 13 points in 25 games. He's still got 3 years left.
Wildly underproducing, just not getting the first line time anymore. You got Hellenis back in the first line, right?
Yep. I only moved him down for 1 game, and it was in-game screen. Hellenis, we're still trying to get him into that rhythm. He's got 20 points already, so he already has almost as many points as he had last year.
Yeah, 22 last year.
Yeah. So
you gave him a lot of playing time as a rookie, though.
Well, okay, here we go. Crosby's at 67%.
I'd say do it and maybe move Malkin up to the first line for 1 game, but let him play.
All right. 3-2 loss. Outshot Toronto. All right. Still don't have an overtime loss yet. All right. Crosby 71, 60. Oh boy, we got some tired guys, but we got a couple of days off here. Crosby's at 50%. Okay, we're going to have to watch that a little bit closer. Just taking a look here. Stamkos willing to talk yet? No, he's not. Malkin, we're going to let walk. I'm scared to know what Barboulay wants.
A raise for sure, but maybe it's not that bad. Maybe reasonable. Try it.
1.5 for 2 years. Actually, that's fine.
Seems pretty fair for what he's done, yeah.
Corson Kuhlman's needs to be renewed. That's easy.
And if Stamkos goes and Malkin isn't coming back either, that's about above $12 million for cap space next year, so you can go after a big free agent.
I feel like I should probably try and get Dykhout re-signed the way he's playing. Got 2 goalies. Ty Smith. Okay, what does Ty Smith need? Oh, he doesn't want much. Okay, he's signed. Okay, what's Dykhout want? Just over $1 million for 2 years. Done.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's Bedard is UFA this year.
Bedard?
Or, sorry, David.
I feel like
Bedard's
Bedard?
restricted.
Yeah.
No, his contract is up. He's restricted free agent, so yeah, you could technically offer sheet him.
I don't think I'd want to give up my 5 first-round picks. I mean, it's tempting.
You figure you probably won't be playing this game that long anyhow, so.
We like keeping it somewhat realistic. I do my best not to take away all future assets. Got to have some balance. And if you recall, there was only one time when I did trade away all the future aspects, and that did not work at all for us. And that was when we did the St. Louis challenge. Easton O'Doot, sweet name. Okay, he's still got lots of up. That's good. Kavahu has 16 points, 26 games now. Okay. Jaco continues to go up. All right. Hopkins, Zachary Wilson, Morgan Barron.
How many points does Hopkins have now after that fast start?
Hopkins is up to 39 and 26.
A little slower, but still pretty
Not
impressive.
Scoring goals, just getting lots of assists. He's 3 stars now, though. Was he 3 stars before?
No, he started. This is 2 stars. He's gone up a full star.
Yeah. All right, good. Continues to improve.
Seems to be the guy getting the goals is Adam Smeaton, who's draft eligible this year.
We could move Goot up to the first line and move Hellenus down to the second line. Crazy thought. There we go. Nate Brisson's having a good year, 32 points.
Or you could put Rust on the first line.
Anderson going up. Braden Bowman. How's he doing? 18 points in 24 games. He was a late signing by us, who was playing with our AHL affiliate. He's having a better year. Down Lallier. Dominic Peter with a big up. Okay, that's nice. Masden Leslie. Sturzik. Okay, better. Take a quick look at our depth chart here. Yeah, Hopkins moved all the way up to 3rd on our depth chart. He's going to be on the team next. He could be replacing Malkin next year.
At the rate he's going, yeah. I mean, maybe the star might be pumped up a little bit because of the scoring numbers, but still.
Well, I mean, we have Constant Hellenus, who can play center too. Cates can play center.
Oh, yeah, and Jaeger's coming along too. We'll have somebody to replace Malkin, but...
Yeah, we've drafted a lot of guys who are kind of can play all over. All right, monthly budget isn't going to change. And, well, we can't break up the clique when our entire clique is made up of our...
Yeah, you're going to have to wait for that to go away on its own, or...
Eventually
take the extreme step and take the captaincy away from Cosby and give it to somebody else, but that's probably not something you want to be doing.
That seems a good way to really upset everybody.
Yeah.
Now, would that affect fan happiness? Because I feel like it probably would.
It should, but I don't think it does.
All right, job security... Fans aren't super happy. We're still not bad. All right. So we can't intervene. And Gelsma's in the minor leagues, so I guess we'll just keep trying to work that down. All right. Dykau and net again. Krause's only at 80%. Okay, got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, he's getting old. He wears down easily.
5-2 loss to Seattle.
Speaking of Gelsma, how's he been doing in the AHL?
Struggling to get into games. He's only gotten to 8, 2 assists.
Still doesn't have a goal?
No. Rough start. Bryce Cook, though, has 11 points in 12 games.
That probably is what took away Gelsman's playing time, signing him.
Well, whatever. He's proven his worth. Said he can score goals. We need guys who can score goals. Lorraine Brossois is in Florida. All right. Dustin Wolf is in Colorado. Okay. It's Columbus. You know what? I'm going to put Stamkos to center and see if that gives... Put Crosby to the wing, see if that helps him out for a game.
Really do anything other than make them play worse?
Well, I'll have you know, we in fact lost that game. We scored the first goal and then didn't do a thing afterwards. Ooh, bad game from Cagnoni. 34 defensive game rating.
Haven't seen his name that often lately. Is he slowing down?
He's doing pretty good. 17 points in 32 games.
Yeah, not quite as fast as he started, but still okay.
We are out of the playoff picture at this point. In the very mushy middle. I think we need a goaltender.
I'd probably go back to Jarry at this point and try to get him hot.
I mean, he was the one in for that last loss.
Yeah, but you had the...
Dykhouse been playing fine. I'm assuming this Hellenis is related to the other Hellenis?
I think they're brothers.
He doesn't have any line chemistry with him.
Check.
Not saying you're incorrect. We're going to have to put some thought in.
No, they are. Yeah, no, not brothers. Hellenis has a brother, but that's not him.
Okay. All right. With that, we actually went out a little bit over time here, so I thank you for tuning into another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well, with archives going live Fridays at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our European viewers. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we are at Franchise Hockey. You can find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio as well. And of course, you can come down to our official website, which is OOTP Developments, where you can click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to official forums where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of Park Baseball, Perfect Team, Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss something?
No, I think you covered pretty much everything. Back next week with our Canadians game, defending Stanley Cup champion Montreal Canadiens.
Well, leaving Jarian did not help, and we are now one game under 500.
Oh, wow.
And we just lost.
Yeah, you're going to have to do something when we
weeks.
come back. Who? Lost who?
Goot for 2 to 3 weeks with a dislocated butt. All right, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to do this right now. We're going to call up Bryce Cook and just plop him right in. See what happens. We're going to agree with the criticism of Rust. We're going to agree with the criticism of Stamkos. I'm just going to throw Cook right into it. We're going to give Cook... Let's give him jersey number... let's give him jersey number 97. Goot is going to go on the injured list. Okay. Done before I forget, as we've fallen all the way back into 7th place in the Metro. Sorry, Jeff. Next week we'll be back with Montreal, where we're in the roaring 20s.
1922, yeah. 22-23. And trying to defend the cup we just won.
Oh, yes, exactly. I like it. So we will do that and see how far we get. As we continue.
Hopefully the Canucks and Jets will still be alive. Well, no, they can't. Could they technically lose before Wednesday?
Game 5 is Tuesday, isn't it? So.
Yes. No, Friday.